Unfortunately, we have a sad video to make. I did not expect to make a video like this tonight, but unfortunately, the legendary rock singer Tina Turner has passed away. Tina Turner, absolutely legendary. An icon! What a monument to music, and such a great inspiration as an artist. I mean, this woman has had such an incredible life and also difficult life. Also, in the last years of her life, I read that she had a lot of health complications, including a stroke, kidney failure, and of course, unfortunately, a cancer diagnosis. So she wasn't very lucky in the last decade of her life. But you know, she has had such a tough life also in her career. Um, I don't know if a lot of people know that, you know, Tina Turner, she's already been around from, you know, the 60s and the 70s. She was famous with her husband. What's his name? Ike something. Or just Ike. I don't remember. But they kind of had some kind of success together. But he was a piece of shit. And I think around in the late 70s or 78 or so, they divorced, and she had to fight a lot of stuff because just keep in mind, you know, already being a musicians and musicians in those days, they ripped you off for good. And being a black woman, I mean, and a musician, she had to fight against a lot of things, and she managed, and she got out of this sticky situation when she divorced abusive husband. And you know, at an age where most people think like, okay, you're passé, you know, in the early 80s, basically she relaunched her career with the Private Dancer, and became the Tina Turner that most of the people of my generation or so, a little older, know, with the iconic songs that everybody knows, everybody sings. You just, you know, Tina Turner, some, you know, Simply the Best, some kind of tune is going to start to in your head automatically. And she was already in her 40s in the early 80s when she launched this album Private Dancer. So at an age where, you know, most female artists are considered like, hey, get out of the way or something, you know, because it's all about hedonism and being beautiful and young. And in her 40s, she just showed everybody what she was made of, and basically relaunched a career that has become legendary, you know. And there you have it. Tonight, if you can, just put in your playlist some Tina Turner. Of course, you know, 83-year-old, it's an older woman. That doesn't mean that you wish somebody to die, you know, like especially with nowadays technology and medicine, people live longer and longer. So it's always sad. And also it's sad that, especially for my generation, also the one older, you know, the more we grow, the more we are losing those figures, which they're part of the pop culture, they're part of our society. They've enriched, you know, our life with their songs. They have accompanied us. They are in our memories. They've been part of our memories, whatever we were doing for hundreds of millions of people. And this is the power of this type of art in general, of pop culture in general. So to have somebody like this all of a sudden be gone, it's a loss. It's a big loss. It's like a sort of extended friend, family, you know, like somebody so familiar and iconic, it's not there anymore, you know. And every time you gotta get used to it. Of course, that's where we all end up apparently, and you can't do much about it. But still, it's pretty sad. So yeah, guys, the legacy will be always there, of course. You know, her charisma and her story has inspired me and inspires millions of people. And I hope that if you don't know her, just go around and listen to some of her songs here from the 60s on. You know, there is a lot to listen to. So do yourself a favor, listen to some Tina Turner. Rest in peace. Condolences to the family. Always spread love, guys. I'll talk to you next time.